Assalamu alaikum students. This is Ms. Shanila Kaval and I'm here again with my second lecture of English literature for class 8. Our lesson number 2 is extreme weather. So, what is weather? Weather is the state of atmosphere at a particular place in time as regards heat, cloudiness, dryness, sunshine, wind, and rain. In some places, the four seasons are easy to identify, whilst in others, there is a sudden jump from winter to summer or a little variation throughout the year. Humans have developed many ways of protecting and shielding themselves from the weather and the conditions it creates. Umbrella, sunscreen, air conditioners, fan, heaters, and thermal clothing are being used to protect from harsh weather conditions. Weather stations have been set up all over the world to measure temperature, rainfall, and other weather conditions. This data helps scientists to analyze, understand, and attempt to predict the weather. In some places, the extreme weather conditions make it almost impossible for scientists to set up or maintain recording equipments. Scientists also use satellite scans to measure temperature, but satellite scans have an advantage over weather stations. They measure the temperature on the land rather than just above it. Now here we will discuss the hottest places in the world. There are a number of places on earth which compete for the highest temperature recorded. In Pakistan, there are some places where the temperature can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius. The highest temperature ever recorded in Pakistan is 53.5 degrees Celsius, which was recorded in Mohenjo-daro, Sindh on 26th May 2010. In 1922, ground-based instruments in Al-Azizia, Libya, recorded a temperature of 58 degrees Celsius on September 13. The high temperature that day was partly due to winds from the south that blew in hot air from over the Sahara Desert. In 2005, in the Dasht-e-Lut Desert in Iran, scientists measured the highest surface temperature ever of 70.7 degrees Celsius. Life does not thrive in extreme temperature. Not even bacteria can live in the middle of Dasht-e-Lut Desert. And here we will talk about the coldest places on Earth. The barren icy desert of Antarctica does not support life. The coldest place in the world, with a record lowest temperature of minus 91 degrees Celsius, is the Antarctic ice sheet. There, at Russia's Vostok Ice Station, is a vast lake buried 4 kilometers below the ice. This is a remote, dangerous, and rarely visited place. Some very cold places on Earth are inhabited. Life is really very tough in the coldest regions, like in the town of Oymyakon, Russia. It has a population of around 500 people. In January, the average daily temperature has been recorded here as minus 46 degrees Celsius. In extreme weather, a new topic is desert. So, do you know what desert is? Desert is defined as an area that receives less than 25 centimeters of precipitation a year. One third of the land on Earth is a part of desert biome. It is so dry that only specific plants and animals adapted to the environment can survive here. Chile in South America is considered the driest place on Earth. It has a high plateau in the north of the country called the Atacama Desert. It is commonly known as the driest known polar region in the world and may be the oldest desert on Earth. Some weather stations in the Atacama have never received rain. It may come as a surprise that Antarctica, which is seen as land of snow and ice, is home to the driest place on Earth. It contains a mountainous region that is almost free of ice and snow. This ice-free region has a very low humidity and contains the dry valleys. It is the place on Earth that is most similar to the conditions on the planet Mars. The wettest place on Earth is drenched with downpours, which fills the streams and rivers to bursting point and sometimes beyond. The village of Mosenran in Meghalaya gets the title of wettest place on Earth with an average of 12 meters of rain per year. This village is situated on the mountains and lies in the path of warm winds that carry rain-filled clouds from the Bay of Bengal. The weather in United Kingdom is unpredictable. The temperature, rain, and wind can change day by day and hour by hour in the United Kingdom. It is likely to rain on 9 to 14 days in each month. It is possible to have a cold day in the middle of the summer and warm sunshine on a winter's day. And now it's review of today's lesson. In the lesson Extreme Weather, we have learnt about weather and its effects on human beings. How humans have protected themselves from different weather conditions. We have also got the idea how weather stations and satellite scans are helpful to measure temperature. We have also learned about hottest, coldest, driest, and wettest places on Earth, and we have discussed what is desert and its features. And this is your assignment number 1 about the idioms related to weather. It is no wonder that the weather has had an impact on the English language, which is full of weather-related idioms. Now find out the meanings of the given weather-related idioms and use them in your sentences. And the idioms are a storm in the teacup, to save for rainy days, to be under the weather, on cloud 9, to rain cats and dog, to chase rainbows. In assignment number 2, you have to write a short note about extreme weather condition you ever experienced.